Morning, landscapers of this world. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. Today we have something very special in store. I've never really shown you guys my entire mower collection. You guys know that I have the Hustler Raptor, and well, yeah, that's about it. I will be saving the full collection tour for a different video, but today all eyes are on my 48-inch Exmark zero-turn mower. This was the second zero-turn mower I ever bought. Anyway, the story on this is I was out in the field mowing one day and, well, it blew up. I didn't have enough oil in the engine, and I'll explain to you why right now. Now, everyone knows that you should check the mower's oil before you run it each day, and that's exactly what I thought that I was doing by looking in this reservoir right here. This is Mobil 1 synthetic oil right there, so I thought that this was the oil container. I would check inside, see that it's full, and well, while I thought that the oil was full, that in fact was the hydraulic fluid. So this mower blew up due to absolutely zero oil in the engine at all. So after I heard it blow up, I heard some serious rod knock, checked the dipstick, and there was metal on the dipstick. So no oil in the engine means that there is, well, that would be the sign of the motor being totally blown up. So since the landscape season is coming to an end, I decided to go to my favorite lawnmower repair shop. They do all the repairs on all my mowers and everything that I need done. And I asked him if I could just do an internship just to learn about mowers, how to fix carburetors, all that good stuff. And he said yes, thankfully. And part of our agreement was that we would get this thing running by the end of the winter. Today we're gonna start the process of tearing down the engine and seeing what went wrong and seeing if we can just fix it by getting new parts for it. So I'm super excited. This mower's been sitting in my garage for like 6-7 months, just sitting there not being able to do anything. But today we will be breaking it down, seeing what's wrong with it. So I'm super excited to get this guy back out on the field. I absolutely love that mower. It's so smooth, it's incredible. If you ever rocked a Exmark before, you know what I mean. It's just the best mower you can possibly get. Alrighty boys, we are here at the shop after a long hard day of work. We are now dropping the Exmark off to get fixed. Not tonight, but we're gonna start it tomorrow. And here she will sit for the rest of the night up here on the forklift. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be back and we're gonna start digging into this thing. I'm so excited. It's been sitting in my garage for such a long time, and now it's finally gonna get some attention. So we'll be back here tomorrow morning. All right, here we are the next day. One thing that I wanna make very clear is all of this that I will be showing you is nothing that I know. I will be learning everything that I'm showing you. That's the reason why I'm here at the shop, because they got a bunch of master mower techs here, and in exchange for me helping out around the shop, we're gonna get this thing fixed. So keep that in mind. Guys, it is finally time to start breaking down this mower. We're gonna start with the simple stuff like removing the air filter and the exhaust grate, pulling off some of these hoses here, and removing this back throttle cable. Here we also have to take off the hydraulic fluid reservoir, not the oil reservoir, as I sadly found out. Just removing some of these other little components just so then we can get this engine off of the chassis to see what happened and why it blew up. Just got the PTO clutch out. I was told that that is the clutch that engages the blades, if that makes sense. Right now we are draining out the oil, and this is the last step before the motor actually gets pulled off of the chassis. I am so incredibly excited right now. I can't wait to break this thing down and see what possibly went wrong. Like I said before, there is actually metal in the oil reservoir, so something definitely blew up pretty bad. So we'll be finding that out very shortly. Yeah. Just like that, the motor is totally out. Check this out, we're gonna have to clean that up a little bit later. Here she is sitting over here on the desk. Now it's time to start breaking it down and figure out what's the problem. We're gonna be unbolting this whole top cover right here, get this all off, and then we'll go from there. Now the engine is off, all that we need to do is open it up, break this thing down, and figure out what went wrong. I pretty much have to take off all of this plastic top stuff and whatnot just to be able to get to the oil pan, where then we have access to seeing into where the cylinders are and hopefully finding what our problem is. I am praying this entire time that we can just get a new rod for it and find out that it's not that big of a deal, but unfortunately I was quite wrong. Good stuff, bro.
Oh, I felt a lot of metal just hit my hand.
Oh! Well, we definitely found the problem. Check all of this metal out that literally fell straight out of the oil pan.
It's a grenaded rod.
That is crazy.
Grenaded a rod up in there.
All right, boys, so for the verdict of what happened to the blown up engine, and let me tell you, it is definitely blown up here on the Exmark. We have literally shrapnel all in there. You see all this pile of metal right here? That is not supposed to be there. That is all from a thrown rod, which we can see right there. You can see how it's missing a whole chunk right there. Over here, you can see it's good. Piston is still intact, and the whole cylinder housing is, I believe that's what it's called. I'm not sure. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. I could definitely just scrap it, just throw it away. I could sell it for parts, but what I think would be really cool is if I put this oil dish back on there, and then I turn it into like a table or something. Clean it all up all nice, and I turn it into a table for this good memory of what really happened, so then hopefully it will never happen again. All right, boys, Exmark has no engine now. I guess that's gonna conclude today's episode of fixing the Exmark. I do have all these engine pieces back here. We got the muffler, the battery, a bunch of the crap in there. And riding shotgun, we have the engine for the Exmark sitting right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a coffee table out of this thing. I think that'd be kind of cool. So we're gonna clean it up, build a coffee table out of it, just so I never forget the sweet fact that I wasted thousands of dollars not pouring oil into my mower. So yeah, live and you learn. Hopefully next episode we're gonna actually have a new engine for this mower. I'm going to be looking around for different engines that we can put onto this mower, and after we find one, well, the saga will continue of trying to fix this Exmark. But for now, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see this Exmark back up on the lawn once more. I'm hoping to do a whole new paint job on it and get this thing looking absolutely fresh. But yes, once more, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.